So if your income isn't growing the way it should be, it's probably not your skills and it's probably not your effort. It's actually your pricing model. And here are 5 reasons you should stop charging an hourly rate. Number 1, you're limiting your client's success. Let's face it, you have skills and experience that can help people get significant results. And if you're a coach or a consultant, a wellness practitioner, or if you're delivering any type of professional services, you want to help people get the maximum results possible. And I want you to think about this for a moment. If you charge an hourly rate, then your clients will only want to work the minimum possible number of hours with you. So now you're not only limiting your client's success, but you're also limiting your own income. Number 2, you're not getting paid what you're worth. So if you're great at what you do, your hourly rate only focuses on the quantity of the work that you do, not the quality. The volume of the hours you work, not the true value that you actually provide. Because what if you can get a better result or do it quicker due to your experience? Then charging an hourly rate means you're going to get paid less for being really good at your job, which makes 0 sense in my opinion. What you'll find people end up doing is they compare your hourly rate to the hourly rate of your competitors, and that isn't a fair competition either. And so what ends up happening is you're in this bizarre race to the bottom of who's got the cheapest price, and let's face it, it's not a race that you want to win. Number 3, you're trading your time for money. So the only way to make more money is to work more hours. But the problem is there's only a limited number of hours in the day. So what ends up happening is you're going to hit a ceiling on your income that you just can't go past because there's only 24 hours in the day. What else are you going to do? And if there are other ways that you can actually go out there and help your clients, or also in the process allow you to free up your time, like you providing a recorded educational video or a computer program or using an offshore team member, you can't do any of those because it's not factored into your hourly rate. Now, I know I'm being quite direct with you, but just know that this advice doesn't come from some blog post or from a book that I was reading. It's from training thousands of service-based businesses from 2009 and seeing firsthand what separates businesses that succeed from the ones that fail. Number 4, charging an hourly rate not only lowers your financial rewards, but it also lowers your fulfillment. And what I mean by that is you will end up getting into this sort of nickel and dime mindset where you want to bill for every single thing you do for your client. And you're like, okay, I've got to add this 5 minutes here, I've got to add this 15 minutes here. Because if you don't, then it doesn't seem fair that you've done all this additional work for your client, but you're not getting rewarded for it. But charging for every single thing that you do for a client, it just gets annoying after a while. So if you have the hourly wage mentality, so will your customers. And what will end up happening is you're going to have to justify your hours to your clients. So it becomes this very awkward thing where instead of just doing great work, you're constantly having to explain what you did, when you did it. And you're in this very bizarre process. And then they have all these questions around everything you're doing. And I can assure you that's just not fulfilling for anybody. And it's also lots of extra work and stress trying to track billable hours and invoicing for it and so on. Number 5 is hourly rates can scare clients off. So when I get into a taxi, they don't say, "Hi, welcome. Just want to let you know this taxi is $100 an hour," because that would scare you off. Instead, we should be more like Uber. We should charge an agreed upon fee for the result that we are going to deliver. And this ends up being a win-win because now your client has the predictability of the cost and you can just focus now on getting them the ultimate result instead of constantly watching the clock as to what you're delivering. So right now you might be thinking that these tips make sense in theory, but what is the number 1 thing that I should actually do right now to grow my business? The one thing that separates the stuck and struggling versus the successful and thriving actually comes down to just one question. Do you have something truly unique to offer people? Something that deeply resonates with you, something that deeply resonates with your ideal client, and more importantly, something that people cannot get anywhere else in the world. And why can't they get it? Because it's unique to you. It is your specific way that you go out there and help people. It's your specific way of achieving results. It's your values, it's your vision, it's your essence, all wrapped up into a unique program. Now, I have worked with thousands of coaches and practitioners and health professionals since all the way back in 2009. And I can tell you, the cornerstone of every single successful business is something referred to as a signature program. So you think about your signature program like it's really your flagship product, and it's the thing that you are most known for in the marketplace. It has an inspiring name, it's got a detailed outcome and a defined outcome. It's got a well thought out structure, and it's got a price that actually reflects the transformation you provide, not the hours that you put into it. And when you're talking to people about your signature offer, when they hear it, they immediately think to themselves, that's exactly what I've been looking for. And so when you go and create your signature program, everything in your business actually changes. And you're no longer chasing clients, so you stop that altogether, and you start attracting them. You stop having to justify your price every single phone call, and you just start commanding the price. And you're not constantly reinventing yourself, reinventing what you do, how you do it, the different offers that you have, and you just start delivering one crystal clear pathway that gets your clients real results every single time. And once you have your signature offer, I can assure you business just becomes simpler. Income becomes more consistent, and finally, you have something that is going to enable you to scale well beyond that one-to-one delivery, and certainly well beyond trading your hours for money. And the cool thing about your signature offer is you design this program once, and then you deliver it over and over and over again. Now, there is an entire process on how to build your signature program, and this process works whether you're just starting out, or perhaps you even haven't launched yet. Or maybe you have been in business for a while, but your income is sort of inconsistent. It sort of goes up and down. Or perhaps your offers keep changing. You've got a $7 this, a $39 that, a $10,000 that. There's no end to the number of changes. Or perhaps you are already well established, but your revenue has hit a ceiling and you just don't know how to go beyond it without investing bucket loads more hours. So wherever you are in the journey, I can assure you that the missing piece, it is always the same thing. You have to begin with the end in mind, and you have to really deeply consider the true value that you provide to the market, that you provide to your client. And your signature program is the ultimate expression of your essence and the value that you provide. Now, obviously, it takes a lot more than this short video to see the exact steps for your specific situation. And also knowing the theory is kind of one thing, but you actually have to build it while someone guides you through the process. And that's why I'm actually inviting you to a free workshop called How to Package Your Knowledge into a Signature Program. It is a full day, it is delivered live via Zoom, and it is not a seminar. I repeat, it is not a seminar. This is a workshop. As in, you and I, we're going to be doing the work together. And by the end of the day, you are going to leave with 5 real things. The first one is your signature program. So by the end of the workshop, you will have your signature program named, structured, and ready to offer using our very own signature results system to be able to produce that program. Second thing you're going to leave with is your compelling offer. You're going to have the right price, the right inclusions, and you're also going to have the right positioning, so that when you actually sit down and explain it to people, they are genuinely excited. And more importantly, they say, yes, I'm in. Now, the third thing is you're going to have your very own client attraction roadmap. Now, this is a simple system for you to be able to attract a consistent stream of clients without some gigantic following. You don't even need a website for this, by the way. The fourth thing is you're going to have a growth model. So you're going to know exactly how you're able to move beyond the one-to-one delivery and no longer be capped by your calendar. And the fifth thing is you're going to have a 30-day action plan. So you're going to know exactly what to do first, what to do next. You're going to know exactly what to ignore completely, so you're not wasting any more time. So if you want to create everything that I just talked about in just one day, then click the link below to reserve your free spot right now. And in case you're wondering, why am I so certain that this is going to work for you? Well, if we haven't met before, my name is Benjamin J. Harvey, and I am the co-founder of a company called Authentic Education. And it happens to be Australia's only 2-time AFR award-winning company. In fact, the Huffington Post called us Australia's leading training company helping people do what they love. And so since 2009, all the way back in 2009, I have trained thousands of people just like you that are now operating in over 21 countries around the world. And I've also worked with some of the biggest names in the industry, like John Asraf and Dr. John Demartini from the hit movie, The Secret. So I look forward to helping you go out there and create your signature program. And if you're wondering, Ben, why are you giving this workshop away for free? I want to be completely clear about this. It is the same reason that Zoom and Spotify are free. We use a marketing approach known as freemium. So what we do as a company is we give real, massive value upfront for free. And we know that a small percentage of people that attend this program, they go on to explore our paid programs. And so that makes it a win-win for everyone. So if you want more clarity on what it is that you do, and you want to have the confidence in your ability to sit out there in the marketplace and offer it, and you want a crystal clear path to more clients, then click the link near this post, choose your date, and let's build your signature program and your successful business together. I'll see you on Zoom.